Hello, Flickering Myth family and all you awards season junkies out there. My name is EJ, and what a special time of the year. The Golden Globe nominations just came out. We are in the middle of intense Oscar campaigns, and today, the Critics' Choice Awards just announced their nominations. I am a member of the Critics' Choice Association. I've been in there since about 2019 for my work on Flickering Myth and at the TV station I work at, so I'm so excited to kind of dive in to see what my other fellow CCA members have voted for. I have some predictions, I think Nosferatu, one of my favorite movies of the year, will not make it to Best Picture or Actor or any of those, but it could clean up in the technical categories. I'm also excited to see if Challengers can make any play. That was one of my favorite movies of the year. Actually, I think at the time of thing, probably my second favorite movie after Longlegs. So I am really okay, can Challengers make it? Is Challengers still in play even though it came out so early in the year? But for the most part, I expect things like the Brutalist, Conclave, Emilia, Perez, which I really do like. I expect to see Wicked here. Will Wicked walk away with as many nominations as it had for the Golden Globes? I have no idea, but we are in for some crazy fun times. So as a Critics' Choice member, let's check out what my fellow CCA members picked for this year's award show. So we're going to start off with some of the technical categories before we get into those big awards like actress, actor, director, and picture. But yeah, let's see. So for score, we have Conclave, Brutalist, The Wild Robot, Emilia, Perez, Challengers, and Dune Part 2. I am honest with you, Dune Part 2 being here, it just felt like it came out a century ago. I personally did not like the movie, but I expected it to have some awards play. But with things like Wicked coming out, with some of the other blockbusters that we had, I thought it was going to kind of get if it was third on your list, it was going to get bumped to fourth. But we still see Hans Zimmer has that pull here. My personal pick here is Challengers. That score is the best part of the movie. I think all of Challengers is pretty awesome, but I absolutely love what they did with the score. But I could see this going to something like Brutalist or Conclave, which people do seem to enjoy. I dislike both of those movies more. Brutalist than Conclave. That Conclave just had a weird ending, but good acting. Brutalist, it was brutal. It was brutal to get through. But yeah, overall, pretty good selection there. So we are going to go to Best Song now. We have Beautiful That Way from The Last Showgirl, performed by Miley Cyrus, Compress Repress from Challengers, from Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross, El Ma from Emilia Perez, which is Saldana is kind of the lead for that, Harper and Will Go West from Will and Harper. I really like that documentary. Kiss the Sky from The Wild Robot, and Mi Camino from Emilia Perez, performed by Selena Gomez. I believe this might be Selena Gomez's only nomination of the evening, because I don't really see her making to supporting actress. Not that I think she was completely bad in it, but I think if I'm going to weigh it, Zoe would get my vote before I would give one to Selena if I can only pick one from Emilia Perez. So Best Song, Compress Repress to me is the best song here, but El Ma, I've listened to that so much. Zoe's the cadence, her vibe, her swagger in that song is insane. Will and Harper Go West is a cute song. All of these are pretty good. I'm surprised we don't get our, usual Diane Warren is here because, she used to always be here. But okay, cool. So yeah, let's go to foreign language film. We have All We Imagine as Light, Emilia Perez. Flow, oh, I like Flow. I'm Still Here, Kneecap, and The Seed of the Sacred Fig. I'm going to say here, I would like to, honestly, a weird one. I love Emilia Perez, but I would put Flow. I think Flow is really interesting as an animated film and as a foreign language film. The Seed of the Sacred Fig feels very on brand with Critics' Choice, wanting to make a statement, wanting to feel like good people, but no other land. Or I think that's the big kind of documentary of the year that's very political, very much talking about the world events. I'm surprised that didn't make it here. But Brutalist, which has similar weird tones and okay, cool. So yeah, Emilia Perez would probably get my vote for foreign language, but Flow is a great contender. I also like Kneecap a lot. I nominated Kneecap. So Best Comedy, this was hard for me because I'm not a comedy person. My pick was Saturday Night, so let me get my little desk over here. So hopefully Saturday Night is here. Ooh, all right. So Best Comedy, A Real Pain, Deadpool and Wolverine. Okay. Hitman, I didn't love that movie, but I sat with it. Hitman really, the first time I saw it, I was like, not my kind of thing. That movie stuck with me. My Old Ass, Saturday Night, and Thelma. Thelma's great. June Squibb getting a starring role this late into her career and doing so good. Thelma's a really fun pick. A Real Pain is probably going to get it. People seem to really like A Real Pain. I thought it was okay. That was fine. Like one of those, like that was a movie that I think is okay. Oh, it's an awards movie. Like A Real Pain is an awards contender. Okay, you know what? Mid-range dramas deserve that. Mid-range comedy dramas deserve that. So I'll put it here, not shade it. Saturday Night, that's my pick though. Saturday Night was so good. Like Gabriel LaBelle almost made it to my best actor list because he was just so good in that movie as Lorne Michaels. I really, really like Saturday Night. That's gonna get my pick. I think A Real Pain's gonna get it. Deadpool and Wolverine though. I don't know. Are the CCA people? Are y'all Marvel people still? Or have we all turned against superhero movies? It's here. It is funny, so I'll give them credit for that. All right, we have Best Animated Film. We know. Oh no, Moana 2. Good CCA. All right, so Flow, Inside Out 2, Memoir of a Snail, Wallace and Gromit, Vengeance Most Foul, and The Wild Robot. I will say Netflix sent us like a little water bottle for Wallace and Gromit. Love it. Thought it was so cute. Yeah, Flow was probably the best one for me out of here. I thought Inside Out 2 was cute. The Wild Robot. Let's talk about it. Y'all really like The Wild Robot? Okay. Okay. It's not for me. It's a good movie, well animated. Not for me. Flow is probably going to get my vote here, but I don't know. I really like The Memoir of a Snail. That was a weird, like, sad aesthetically. Kind of reminded me of, like, mid Tim Burton. Not full on, 90s Tim Burton, but not the late, the 2000s Tim Burton. I kind of like Memoir of a Snail. Flow would probably get my pick here. So we have Best Visual Effects. We have Gladiator 2. Those monkeys were ugly. Wicked. I like Wicked. First nomination I've seen so far tonight. Dune Part 2. I expected Dune to get here for VFX. I don't like Dune, but it's pretty as hell. Better Man. That monkey looked good. That monkey looked good. Good for y'all. The Substance. Oh my god. That scene where it rips out of her back. Some of the best VFX of the year. And then Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. The Substance should get it, but it's probably going to be Dune Part 2, to be very honest with you. So continuing on to kind of rush through these smaller categories. Beetlejuice for Best Hair and Makeup. Dune Part 2, The Substance, Wicked, Nosferatu. Oh god, Nosferatu's only going to get technical awards. Let me prepare myself for that now. And A Different Man, I think the best VFX of the year. Oh man. So Monstro Elizasu from The Substance looks better than I think the design of Nosferatu, but I think Nosferatu aesthetically has a great look. Beetlejuice though, do not deny that. I think the work Tim Burton put there, like the little head guys, amazing. Dune Part 2, Austin Butler looked really terrifying, so maybe there. But I think for me, it's Substance or Nosferatu. Wicked does have great hair and makeup, and then the way they made Cynthia look and feel that face card never declined. Oh my goodness. Yes, Substance or Nosferatu here for makeup. So what is next? Oh my goodness. Costume design. Conclave. Nosferatu. Nosferatu is the best costumes of the year. Sorry. Maria, Wicked, Dune Part 2, and Gladiator. All of these are very niche-y kind of costumes. Like Conclave with all the priest stuff. Nosferatu with its like Victorian period stuff. Maria is gorgeous dresses and oh my goodness. Wicked. I mean, Wicked. It's costumes. Wicked. Never mind. I'm sorry. Sorry, Dune and Gladiator. It's Wicked for costumes. The Alphaba outfits, the Glinda outfits, all the Shiz school outfits. It's just so layered and detailed, and I feel like they had to dress so much and build a world. Where like Dune Part 2 definitely built a world, but it's very like posh sci-fi world, and I feel like we've seen that aesthetic before. Nosferatu or Wicked are my picks there. What's September 5 here for? Editing. Anora for editing. Challengers. Challengers is the best edited movie of the year. Conclave, The Brutalist. The Brutalist is 3 hours and feels all of those hours. That is not, to me, a well-edited movie. Dune Part 2, opposite. I think Dune Part 2 is a long movie, but pretty well edited. I got out of that movie quicker than I wanted to. And September 5. Okay, so Anora is really well edited, but not to me as flashy or as interesting as something like Challengers. Conclave has very like chill editing. Again, it's not becoming a character. Sometimes editing these awards go for the most edited, like what has the flashiest vibe. To me, it's Challengers, but yeah, I don't know. I'm going to put Challengers here. Let's quickly get into cinematography and production design. So production design, we have Dune Part 2, Gladiator 2, Nosferatu, Conclave, Wicked, and Brutalist. Brutalist is a movie about designing and, architecture, so I feel like it has a really good chance. The sets for Nosferatu and Wicked are so detailed and beautiful. give it some love. And I don't know, Dune Part 2, is it not going to get any awards? So maybe give it something like costume and production design. It also is in cinematography, so let's go through cinematography. Nosferatu, Wicked, Brutalist. Brutalist does have good cinematography, as much trash as I talked about Brutalist this whole video. God damn it, does it look good though. Conclave, Dune Part 2, and Nickel Boys. Nickel Boys, that POV aesthetic is so striking. I was able to speak with Ramel Ross and the crew behind that movie, and my goodness, the work that they put in. I love the cinematography of Nosferatu. I just don't think it's as interesting. I think, The Lighthouse from Robert Eggers has more interesting cinematography, but there's really good choices in Nosferatu. Conclave, cinematography? I would have put The Substance. I think The Substance has more striking cinematography than Conclave, but people really, really like Conclave, and I'm not here to deny your loves. I'm questioning it just slightly. All right, so let's get to screenplays real quick. My goodness, we've had so many awards. So original screenplay, Anora, September 5, Brutalist, A Real Pain, The Substance. And challengers, oh my god, original screenplay. Ooh, y'all gonna make me work for that one. All right, so let's do adapted screenplay real quick. Let's make sure I have everyone so I'm not leaving out because of Dune was there, of course. Emilia Perez for adapted. I was trying to figure out what it's adapted from. Okay, Jacques, fine. Wicked, Sing Sing, Nickel Boys, Conclave, Dune Part 2. I think Nickel Boys is a great adaptation of the book that it is based on. Wicked is, to me, one of the best adaptations of any Broadway show to film ever. Conclave, sure, Dune Part 2. You know what? You got the better half of the Dune book here and made a better movie. Maybe. But for me, it's going to be Wicked in this category, or Emilia Perez, or Nickel Boys. Goddamn. The screenplay categories are good this year. We wrote good scripts. We told good stories this year. Even if I don't love the movie, there were still good stories being told, good scripts, good dialogue. It was a really good year for actors reading good lines. So director, let's do director real quick. Oh, yes. We have Emilia Perez here for director with Jacques Aududard. We have Sean Baker for Anora. We have Edward Berger for Conclave, Brady Colbert for Brutalist, John M. Chu, Coralie Farjat for The Substance, Ramel Ross, and Denis Villeneuve for Dune Part 2. We have directors. So I will say personally, when Wicked ended, I was able to see it in LA and do a little press conference with the crew and the cast and all that. The first words that came out of my mouth was, John M. Chu directed the hell out of that movie. He directed that within an inch of his life. My goodness. Jacques' direction of Emilia Perez is great. I do think it's a little too controversial for people. Carla's probably going to get my nomination if she's here, though. Okay. So, for me, director, Wicked would be great. Ramel Ross, though. Substance, Coralie. Oh, my God. Oh, some of these lower categories were not as hard, but director and screenplays, y'all got me working here. My goodness, this is too early in the morning to be thinking. So let's go to supporting actress. Danielle Deadwyler, we did not snub her. Okay, she was like 4 on my list, or 5, and I just really, really wanted to put her there. Ingenue Elise Taylor for Nickel Boys, love her. I had a great interview. You guys can see that on the channel. Ariana Grande for Wicked. Yes. Margaret Qualley for The Substance. Isabella Rossellini for Conclave. My girl printed out a piece of paper and y'all went crazy. And Zoe Saldana for Emilia Perez. Zoe or Ariana Grande is easily the picks here. Danielle Deadwyler is very good in the piano lesson. Probably one of my favorite parts of the piano lesson. Ooh, Emilia Perez or Wicked with Ariana Grande and Zoe. Such good choices here. Selena Gomez did not make supporting actress here. I don't know. With this many choices, it was hard. Supporting actress was hard this year. Supporting actor, Yor Borisov for Anora, Kieran Culkin for A Real Pain, Clarence Macklin for Sing Sing, so good in that movie, Edward Norton, A Complete Unknown. A nun choice here. Guy Pearce for The Brutalist. Y'all don't have any problems on that rape scene? Anyways, Denzel Washington and Gladiator 2. Denzel is the best part of Gladiator 2. I would give him that award just because, he saves that movie. But for me, Clarence Macklin in Sing Sing is the best supporting actor of the year. He has such a good story, such a good energy. He was so important to that movie. But Yura for Anora, he almost made my list, but I had a... Critics' Choice of only giving us 3 choices to nominate outside of Best Picture, which we can nominate 5. It made it hard. It made it very hard. Ooh, my lord. Supporting actor is going to be hard. Let me prepare myself for this. Best Actress. Cynthia Erivo for Wicked. Carla Sofia Gasson for Emilia Perez. Marianne Jean-Baptiste Baptiste for Hard Truths. God, she's so mean in that movie, but she's so good. Angelina Jolie for Maria. I'm glad to see Angelina Jolie make it here. Would love her to show up at the Critics' Choice Awards. Mikey Madison for Anora. I just rewatched Anora last night, my second viewing of it. She's really good. And Demi Moore for The Substance. Carla, Cynthia, and Demi are just icons. Carla being a trans woman, the story that she tells and getting to play pre-transition and post-transition, amazing, amazing. Cynthia in Wicked is one of my favorite leading ladies I have seen in such a long time. She commands that film. Demi for The Substance, she's so good. Oh my lord. I'm so glad I have a couple days, couple weeks, so I can figure out who I'm going to vote for because, oh my lord, Hugh Grant. Okay. Adrian Brody for Best Actor, The Brutalist. Figured he would be here. Timothée Chalamet for A Complete Unknown. Not a great movie. Good acting, though. Daniel Craig, Queer. He's my pick for this award. Coleman Domingo for Sing Sing. Oh, my God. He's so good in that. Ralph Fiennes for Conclave. And Hugh Grant for Heretic. I liked Heretic. Best Actor? Best Actor? Best Actor? Anyways, a Daniel Craig or Coleman Domingo here, but I expect Timothée. He can campaign well. He's very good. Let's see what these studios kind of give you before we get to picture to kind of close out this 20-minute video, it seems to be. So we usually get like stuff sent to us or kind of campaign stuff. I have not seen a campaign for A Complete Unknown, but Timothée Chalamet is so good. He was like on the college football, talking college football to get people in. There is a good pool here, but for me, it's I need campaigning. I need to see who's going to try to get it because my goodness, all of these performances are good. So it's really going to go down to what sticks in my head forever. Now let's get to the final award of the night. Best Picture has A Complete Unknown, Anora, The Brutalist, Conclave, Dune Part 2, Emilia, Perez, Nickel Boys. So glad Nickel Boys was not snubbed here. Sing Sing, The Substance, and Wicked. Nosferatu not being here breaks my heart. I would easily replace A Complete Unknown with Nosferatu. I don't think Complete Unknown is that good of a movie to be a Best Picture contender. Best Actor, sure. You know, the score, maybe even production design. I could have seen it. Picture? For that, y'all must have put Gladiator 2 here. Y'all could have just put Gladiator 2 here. Anyways, so I have no idea who I'm picking. I have no idea who I'm picking for picture. Emilia, Perez, and Wicked, and The Substance, Nickel Boys. Oh my God, Anora. This is a great year. I know you'll hear award season people. They're going to say this year isn't that great for film. I don't love it. And I get it. Some of y'all want more. I don't know. Some of y'all wanted easier campaigns to figure out. Some of y'all wanted to make a list of things that were all aesthetically what you wanted. This is a great year, though. Like, having Anora here, a movie about a, millennial stripper, Gen Z stripper escort, great. Emilia Perez, this, transgressive John Waters-esque trans cartel musical. What the hell is that? That's insane. Nickel Boys is such a interesting depiction of black violence, especially against young boys. I'm from Florida. This place is not too far from me. My goodness. The Substance, a horror movie? A body horror movie, a satirical body horror movie is here? I'm so glad Wicked's here, though. I'm just so happy with these awards and these nominations. Everything makes sense. Everything is about what I predicted. I would have loved to see more Nosferatu here. Sure, I would have loved to see challengers and Best Picture. There's things I wanted here, but this makes sense. This is exactly what I want. This is exactly what I think you all want as well. What did you make of the Critics' Choice nominations? Who is your favorite pick? What is your least favorite pick? Let me know down in the comments below, because this has been a fun video. Just kind of, you're getting stream of conscience. You're getting real EJ here. You're getting me not prepared. You're getting me looking at these things and reacting. So what did you guys think? What was your favorite reaction of mine? Who is your pick for what category? What's your favorite category nominations? I have to say, actor and actress, they're strong. Actress specifically is such a good category. Actress is going to break my heart to only pick one of these women. Whew. So who's your favorite? What did you like? What did you not like? Share your thoughts, snubs, surprises. I want to know all your feelings down in the comments below. Subscribe to Flickering Myth, especially if you want to see my coverage of the Critics' Choice Awards. I will be there. I'll vlog it. Do you guys want to see a vlog of the Critics' Choice Awards? What it's like at the actual award show? I would love to give you that. So make sure if you want to see that, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, all that jazz. And let's talk about the Critics' Choice Awards and their nominations right down below.